It's time for a game review, a game review, a game review. That's right, guys. Today we're doing a game review. And not just any game, we're reviewing Outlast. You know that spooky game that scares the crap out of me that I've played before?
Little fish.
That's the game we're playing. Not playing, reviewing. So, that's what we're going to be talking about today. How good is Outlast? So, let's just jump into this. Now, Outlast, just to give you guys a brief background, is basically a game about an investigator going into basically a psychiatric hospital and basically trying to figure out what is going on there. There's been rumors that things are going bad, all kinds of things. Think of any horror movie, you'll understand the rumors, you'll get what's going on. So I'm not going to give away any more than that, but that is basically what is going on in this game. So, how is this game? We're going to start with the controls first off. Controls can be a little bit frustrating, but for the most part, they're very good. You have to be precise when you're running from things and other things like that, because, you may have to jump over something and you may have to get away. So, on that end, it is a little tricky sometimes, but for the most part, controls work great. Graphics. Graphics in this game are good. Like I've said this so many times before, next gen really should always be good, so this is no different. The gore factor, this game is gory. This game is dirty. This game is, everything that an M game embodies, this game is. It's got a little bit of everything, and some things even surprised me. So, keep that in mind graphics-wise. So now the horror rating. Obviously, if you're playing a horror game, you expect to be scared. That's what it's about, right? This game does everything, and I do mean everything, in its power to scare you. You have no weapons. There is no way to fight back. You have to run and hide. Those are your two options, run or hide. Run or hide. Run or hide. Run or hide. There is no fight back. You can't. They don't give you that option. So this game is truly a terrifying game. Will he find me? Won't he find me? Will he find me? Won't he find me? Oh my gosh, he's opening the locker next to me. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It is that kind of game. There is jump scares. There is every kind of scare in the book in this game. If I was just rating this game purely on a scare horror game wise, it would get a 10 out of 10 without a doubt. Now, talking about the cons. First off, horror game. If you don't like horror games, this ain't for you. I'm sorry, it's not. It's a horror game and it will scare the crap out of you. So if you're not into that, don't play it. Simple's not. Now another con is the actual story of this game. While I feel that it does have a good story and a good basis to it, while playing this game, I find myself caring less about the story and more caring about just getting out. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is that the story, while yes, it has mystery and yes, I want to know what's going on, I don't care as much about it as I do wanting to survive. So it is more of a survival drive, I would say, in this game, rather than, I want to beat it because I want to see what happens in the story. No, I want to beat it because I want to survive. So that's one comment I would point out. Difficulty-wise, this game is hard. Now there's different difficulty modes, so you can turn it down, whatever you need to do. But it is a hard game. Even on the lower difficulties, it is difficult. Things will jump out at you, things will scare you, things will still happen, and you will probably still end up dying a couple times, even on the lowest difficulty. This is a difficult game. Now finally, my final point, and one of the biggest points and cons to this game, replayability. I could not see myself replaying this game ever again once I'm done with it. I couldn't. I don't see any replayability there. Some of the things are repeated, so when you're going through certain obstacles and things, it's kind of a repeat. So, that's kind of a downer for me. It gets a negative mark on that replayability indicator. I mean, even if I wanted to go, let's say I wanted to play it on the highest difficulty, after finishing this game, there's really no real point except for saying that, you beat it on the highest difficulty. But even that, you've seen all the scares, you've seen this thing, it kind of just loses it for me. So what is this? What is Outlast? Ah! What does it get on our Mumbles review? It's not getting a 10. It's not getting a 9. It's not getting an 8. It's getting a 7, guys. And I was a little bit conflicted on this score, but I'd settled on a 7. I don't do points, so if I did do points, I would have given it a 7.5. But it deserves a 7, I think. The replayability isn't good enough, which is one thing that I look for highly in games anymore. And if you're not into horror games, it's just not going to be for you. I'm sorry. And also, like I said, the story. Those are my main points and why I get the 7 in my opinion. With all that being said, if you want a scary game, this can do it for you. This will scare you, I promise you. And yeah, this is Outlast. This is our game review of Outlast. The scary Outlast scary game. So anyways, guys, please smack the subscribe button. I keep doing that. Smack the like button. Smack all the buttons. And yeah, guys, this is going to be Mumbles signing off. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.